Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday, August 30th, 2019. Almost done with this month already, which is amazing. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today, got my little list here, and I got my props. I have one thing that I cannot find, but I will find out where I have them, and I know I have plenty. But anyway, we're going to talk about, so we're going to jump right into topic, okay, but another gorgeous day here, and I'll show you maybe later after the video, after I'm done talking and stuff. Okay, but we're going to talk about 6 different things that you need right now to purify water, in 4 things to hold them in. Okay, so we're going to talk about those things today. So number 1, we're going to talk about water purification tablets. Now those are little, and I can't find mine, and I have them, and I was looking all over. And I did find some things that I was missing though, that I couldn't find, that I knew that I had, but I couldn't find them. So, but anyway, I have them somewhere. But it comes in 2 little bottles. They're about that big, and there's like 50 tablets in each bottle. And you can get those water purification tabs, and you with the way you use them is you put them into a canteen, or you know, your this kind of a canteen. And then you just let it sit for like a half an hour, and then you can drink that. Okay, but those, you can get those at like Walmart, any sporting goods store. In the camping section, they have the water purification tablets, and you'll see them if you ask for them. They're there, very easy to find. Okay, but they have those there. They're a really good thing to have, and again, they're really small, so they're really lightweight. We're always going to be thinking lightweight. Okay, that's the important thing too. Especially if you are in a bug out situation, you're going to want to have something that you can use that's really, really lightweight. Okay. So the second thing, everything else I have here. So the second thing is a LifeStraw. Again, very, very lightweight. Okay. So this LifeStraw will do 264 gallons. Okay, or 1,000 liters of water. Okay. So really, really good to have. Again, super, super lightweight. If you are in a bug out situation, a great way to have it to be able to purify water. Okay, so that would be the second thing as far as doing water purification goes. All right, my third thing is the Berkey water filter. Okay, so obviously my Berkey's in the house. It's a big cumbersome thing, and that is more of a bug in situation. You're definitely going to want to have your Berkey. Okay, but with your Berkey, what I recommend that people do, and I'm just going to show you here, I have, so for my Berkey, all right, it's the purification elements. So these ones are obviously still wrapped up, but I'm going to show you what they look like. Okay, these here, 2 of these elements will purify 3,000 gallons of water. And you may not think that that's a lot, but 3,000 gallons is a lot of water, especially if you're basically just using that water for drinking and cooking. Okay, so if you are in, now I'm going to, first of all, I have no affiliation with any of these things that I'm going to recommend to you guys, just so you know. It's just stuff that I use myself that I definitely recommend that other people should have. Okay, but the water, the Berkey, if you were going to be in location, in a bug in location, the Berkey is the best way to go, because it's a nice big container, and the elements get extra elements, and that way, the more you have, the better off you're going to be. I'm going to probably end up getting at least 4 more of the elements, because in my opinion, I don't have enough. Okay, but again, that's more of a bug-in situation, because your Berkey container is, you know, it's this, mine is this high, and I can do like about 6 gallons at a time with my big Berkey. Okay, so that would be your second thing. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the Katadyn water filter. Now this is more, again, of a bug out situation. Okay, so I'm going to show you this, and I love my Katadyn, and I will show you this. It's in plastic because I have it in my bug out bag. This stays right in my bug out bag. Now here is an extra filter. Now when I bought this filter at the time, it says 9 of 09. It was $179 then. Okay, so you know, you're talking 9 years, 10 years ago that I bought this. But having that extra filter, and these can do how many gallons? This is I think it's 10,000 gallons, I believe. So they're expensive, but again, now this here, guys, and I'm going to kick this around so you can see that, and it says Katadyn right on there, okay? This is expensive. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to lie to you. Very, very expensive stuff, but very, very lightweight. And again, I'm going to show you this. This is it right here. Under a pound. This whole thing is under a pound, okay? Love, love, love this. This is awesome to have. If you are in a bug out situation and you need to purify water, great thing to have, okay? And it's got the tubing and everything else in there. So I absolutely highly, highly recommend that if you are looking to do a bug out situation, again, one filter, which there is a filter in here already, 10,000 gallons of water, okay? Or it's either 10 or 15. It might be 15. Let me see if I can see it on this one here. Let's see. We'll look real quick together and see if it's inside. So, no, it doesn't have anything, instructions. Okay, but anyway, so that's what the filter, the extra filter looks like, okay? So, like I said, again, I highly, highly recommend that you get one of those. It's definitely well worth the money. And in that emergency situation, like I said, the last thing you're going to want to be worrying about is water. Like I said, water is definitely life. So, you definitely want to make sure you're taking care of that part of your situation. But like I said, I love my Katadyn. It is absolutely awesome. And like I said, I went out and I bought the extra filter as well. But it's either 10 or 15,000 gallons per container on that. Okay. Now this next one, I'm sure that you guys probably even hadn't thought about or hadn't heard about. So this next one you're going to like. Close that up. Alright. So we're going to do, they're called Aqua drops, okay? So we're going to talk about that real quick. And I'm going to show you these here. This is called an Aqua drop, alright? And so what this says here is add 1 drop for every 3 liters, okay, which is 1 gallon of water, to suspected unsafe water. Wait 30 minutes before drinking the water. Filter the water if desired, okay? So there is 2 fluid ounces of drops in here. So if you're putting in 1 drop per gallon of water, that's a lot of water, okay? It's a lot of water. Let's see if it says on here how many. It doesn't say how many it does, but like I say, there's a lot of these in here, okay? And then here's another version of the same thing. And again, these are Aqua AU or AQU A drop, okay? With these here, you take these ones, okay? I'm going to show you that as well. And if you have a 5,000 gallon container, or 500 gallon container, you would pour one of these whole things into that 500 gallons, and then you wait 8 hours, and then that water would be safe to drink, okay? So with 6 of them here, I'm looking at 3,000 gallons, and then there's another 6 in that one. So really, really good thing to have, okay? So that's another way. Now I'm going to add actually another one on here as well. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is a really easy system that you can set up anywhere. If you have a water jug, a 5-gallon bucket, something like that, okay? And that's using the charcoal, sand, and stones, and I'm talking fine stones, small of You layer them up, and with the charcoal you would crush your charcoal down. So you're going to make a layer of stones, layer of the charcoal, and then a layer of sand. And you're going to keep doing that all the way up like that, okay? And then you pour the water into the top and have, holes in the bottom of that system. And then that way the water is going to come through there, and it's going to be, you're going to be able, it's going to get rid of a lot of everything. I would still recommend it if you did it that way, that you still boil the water. Now charcoal you can get right from your own fire pit that you use, okay? So you can get charcoal that way as well, all right? So now there's going to be one more thing I'm going to talk about, and then if I missed anything, I definitely want you guys to jump on me. So I'm actually going to say, what did I say, 6, this is going to be 7, using bleach. Using a couple drops of bleach, and that's another way to purify water to make it better for drinking. It might still have a bleachy taste, but at least it's going to be purified water to be able to drink, okay? So now we're going to talk about 4 things to store water in. So obviously you see the 50-gallon barrel. These, number one way, if you're looking to store a lot of water, this is a great way to do it. You know, if you got a 50-gallon barrel and you got, you know, the nice snap lid on that bad boy, it's a great way of storing water, okay? And it's, you know, this way, instead of having 50-gallon jugs of water around, which are going to have a tendency to leak, this is a nice solid plastic that's designed to hold, you know, water and stuff like that. So I would definitely recommend, like, a 50-gallon barrel would be the best way to store water, okay? Another way to store water is these here that you can get at Walmart. It's a 5-gallon tote. And again, and then what's cool about these, and I will show you this, you have the spigot on here. So you've got your water in there, and then you turn that around. Then you can lay that on its side. You got that water jug laid on its side. Boom, you got your water. Nice to have. I think I got about 6 of these. So really, really good to have. Now I would recommend getting replacement valves like these here. They will crack and break. These are pretty good. I can't complain about these ones, but the other ones will definitely not last well. So definitely good to have extra tops if you can get the extra tops. Again, and those you can get right at Walmart. Okay. Now this here is, now people do a lot of thinking, oh, they're milk jugs and stuff like that. Stay away from the milk jugs. They're real thin and they'll have a tendency to leak on you. So those are really not a good way to store water. But if you're gonna do it, like this here is, you know, a Walmart juice jug that we got. So we use, you know, what's had apple juice in here. It's a nice heavy plastic, and it's a good way to store water. Again, I would rotate the water out probably every 6 months just to be on the safe side. But this is nice, solid. This is not going to leak. Okay, so that would be the second thing that I would definitely recommend, or third, I'm sorry. And the fourth would be like canteens. So you got your nice military canteen with your metal cup in here, and it's got the hooks. You can have that right on your belt, okay? Or you have your other canteen with your strap and stuff like that. I brought this other one out. I wanted to show you that you'll get a kick out of this one, but nice canteen that you can use. That would be the fourth thing to store water in. This here is a Marlboro Unlimited. If anybody remembers when Marlboro used to do the Marlboro Miles, okay? And you would get gear. If you saved your miles, you got like 5 miles per pack of cigarettes. I had, my ex-wife was a smoker, my boss was a smoker. I used to get them all the time and say, no, I don't smoke. And I used to have all kinds of Marlboro gear because I'd send in and get the free gear for saving the packs of the Marlboros. So yeah, obviously they don't do that anymore, but there's a blast from the past, huh guys? But again, canteen, great way to have water on hand. So these are some of the ways that you can save water, holding water, also ways to purify water, okay? So it's actually 7 different ways to purify water if you count bleach as well. If I am leaving anything out, please add it in the comments below. I'm not trying to leave anything out on purpose, okay? I want to mention a couple things real quick. On my website, we are still doing the sale right now, and that is going through the 4th of September. And that is 20% off of everything on the website. So if you are looking to save some money on your long-term food storage, it's a great way to do it. We have the legacy foods available on the website. We also have all the merchandise as well, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and bumper stickers. So if you are looking to, you know, get a t-shirt, a coffee mug, or a bumper sticker, that is available too, 20% off of all that as well. The other thing I wanted to mention was the Prepper Nurse One community, also on my website at preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community, which is totally free to join, does not cost you anything. It's a great way to connect with like-minded people. So if you are, if you're looking to just talk with like-minded people, if you're looking to try to find people in your state to connect with, if you're looking to try to form a group in your state or your country, wherever you're from, it's a great way to do it. We have great message boards on there that are blowing up all the time, a lot of good information. So if you are interested, and again, it's very private, you have to be registered to be able to get in there and see what's going on. So nobody off the street can just come in and see what's happening. You have to be registered, okay? So I want to share that with you as well. I will be doing my live stream tonight. So we're going to be talking in the live stream tonight again, more on living off grid. And if you guys have questions, if, you know, with as far as living off grid goes, you know, there's, I will be able to answer those questions in the live stream tonight. I think it's a good way to have a nice chat. We can talk about water purification too. But I want to talk about, you know, living off grid from my experience. And, you know, if you are thinking about moving off grid, you know, to try to help you to try to avoid some of the pitfalls or things that'll get discouraging and make you quit. You don't want to quit, because it's definitely a lifestyle worth living. So live stream tonight, 8 o'clock tonight. Please be there, join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, I've had my bodyguard here with me the whole time, Mr. Lucy. I think he's actually just really using the barrel as shade, and but he has hung out with me on this. Haven't you, Luce? Haven't you, Luce? You're a good boy. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, comments, I definitely want to hear about them. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notifications, okay? But hopefully this will help, gives you some different ideas to think about, ways to purify water and things to store water in, okay? So let me hear your thoughts. Now, one last thing too, obviously you can store water in as well, is an underground cistern, okay, or a water holding tank. Obviously I was just thinking about that because I have the 1,000-gallon water storage tank. So that's another way that you can save, you know, water as well, to hold it until you can use it. You can catch rainwater and use that as well. So again, those are other options that you have to be able to store water. But then after you have it, you got to make sure it's good drinking water. Okay. So that is it for now. I hope this helps, and you know, that is it, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. The other thing I want you to remember is to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really, really important. We tell everybody that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, okay? And that is really important to remember. Stay positive, have a good attitude, and you will be fine, okay? I will see you all tonight on the live stream. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse One, out for now.